Welcome to Great Things. Now I'm joined by Sharon Chance. She's Business Development Executive for Coomber Electonics Limited. Hello Sharon.
Hi.
So for those of us who don't know, who are Coomber and what do you do?
Coomber is, for over 100 years now, been known for our design and manufacture of audio products for education. But in the last 15 years, we've also worked with other sectors in manufacturing and engineering, including the lift industry, the canning industry, industrial burners, and working with those companies to look at innovative ways to develop their product. And we can look at ways that using electronic boards, PCBs as they're known, to make it more efficient, make it more tidy, and also add benefits for the future. They might need remote access to it, they might want to take data from it so they can look at trending and look at performance of the product.
So that part of the business is actually called Coomber Innovation.
It is indeed.
And Winn is all about promoting innovation. How do you actually help your customers innovate?
So the main way that we do that is by collaborating with them from the very beginning. So we bring them in, come into our facility, which is based in Norton in Worcester, and the team in Coomber Innovation then get together, we bring the skill set together to sit down and talk about what is the idea. What we will then do is then go through a feasibility, and we'll actually look to see whether or not that idea could actually come to fruition. And by the end of that, we will know for the customer whether or not they can actually take it through. And if it is a case that they can take it forward, we would then go to some form of rough prototyping. They'll demonstrate it to their customers to see if they're interested in it. And then if we continue, then we'll then go on to production and then on to manufacturing. We know the product, we know the customer, we know where they're aiming to go, and we have that ongoing retained relationship, which is so important in business.
In this day and age, if anybody was in electronics manufacture, you would assume that it would actually go out to China or the Far East and one thing or another. But you're doing a lot of that inside of Worcestershire.
By being local, by having those local expertise, by having a wide open door to our customers to come in, sit around a bench with us, look at the components they're wanting to use, the quality of the components. It's a lot easier to be able to do that if you're half an hour down the road, because you're able to sit down and work through the problem. The difficulty is with international is you're waiting for something to come in the post. It's difficult when you've got something coming from many, many miles away, that actually is that product going to be fully tested, and is it going to work first time around? So
it's very much a collaborative approach that you bring your customers in, they can see it, they can touch it, they can feel it, they can change it.
Yes.
So you build these wonderful relationships.
And it goes back to that process that I was saying before. It's never going to be straightforward just to go, we're going to do this, this and this. Actually, you might take a step back here again, but you can't do that if you're working with a company that's hundreds and thousands of miles away. But actually, if you've got someone that's local to you, you can go, actually, we've changed our mind, we'd like to look at this, can I pop down to see you? And then we can keep the process, we can keep it going and keep it cost efficient.
We're here at Winn, and you've been involved, and Coomber have been involved with Winn for a while now.
Yes.
So what has Winn actually brought to your organisation? How has it benefited you guys?
Well, apart from the opportunities to come to the event and speak, which was great, again, it gives us an opportunity to tell people about what Coomber Innovation are doing. It provides that link to sort of continue to build on relationships and networks for us. And that's so important, to start with a core relationship and then build from there. And then they're also able to introduce us to other parts of their network, people that we might not have come across before. So we've met universities here, we've met funding organisations who provide opportunities here. We may not have come across them without having the Winn events taking place. Sounds
wonderful. Well, thank you very much. So if somebody wants to find out a little bit more about Coomber Electronics or Coomber Innovation, where do they go?
We've got our website, which is www.coomberinnovation.com. They can contact us directly on 01905 342070, or we're based in Norton on the Crucible Business Park. Feel free to contact myself or Tony Bennett, RMD, and come and see us. Come and say hello.
Pop in for a coffee.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sharon Chance, thank you very much.
Thank you.